Welcome to an MMOGames original series focused on Guild Wars 2. This is the Tyrian Chronicles, your bi-weekly look at the Guild Wars 2 living story. Okay, so here we go, episode 2, Entanglement. If you have not logged in since season 2 started, the first thing you'll notice is this icon down here. Whenever there's a new episode available, this will appear. Go ahead and click on that, pops up, and it explains to you, you now have an episode unlocked that you can play to Entanglement. Click on View and Journal, and it takes you here to your Living World Journal. So this gives you a short explanation of what's going on. Down here you see this other episode, episode 1, that I could replay and get achievements for, but I have not done yet. So here we go, episode 2. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, here we are in Drytop. I really do like this new zone that they introduced last episode. I think it's a good addition. It brings a lot of nice variety. First thing I immediately notice is all the giant vines. I mean, it's kind of hard to miss these. This is new this episode. The entire area is overrun with vines. And you'll see this throughout the game, actually. Several zones throughout the game and throughout Tyria are overrun with these vines you'll see like this. It's kind of a symbol of the name of the update, Entanglement. And so let's go ahead and, get this episode started. I'm curious to see what's going on. Okay, so after doing some digging around, we found out that a bookshelf in Scarlet's lair upstairs actually led into a tunnel here, down into the ground beneath her lair, which is kind of interesting. It's had a lot of documents on here that we've researched and looked through, and after talking to Timey, we are now going to try to find a way out of this tunnel and see if we can pick up on where Scarlet was headed next. Looks like we are opening up a new area of Drytop. That would be my guess. Yeah, that's what this looks like. Which is great. They're expanding the zone even further. Adding more content, always good. It's cool to see that they didn't just add Drytop for episode 1 and then they forgot about it. They're kind of continuing on with this exact same story and expanding on it, which I definitely like to see that. Alright, up here it looks like we've got a new dynamic content boss of some kind. There's a champion up there. We're gonna see if we can make our way up to him if we don't get knocked off first, of course. Oh, here we go, here we go. Nice little quick jumping puzzle. Oh, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Alright, alright. Looks like we should be okay. Yeah, here we go. Let's take this guy out. Oh, no. Alright, we made our way back up here, and I just dodge rolled off like a complete idiot. Let's see if I can make my way back up yet again. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Alright, here's one of the new event world bosses. It's a legendary sand giant. He looks identical to, for the most part, and his moveset looks pretty similar to one of the other giants in the game. I can't remember which zone it's in or what his name is exactly, but it's pretty much the same. He has the same attack, sphere, throws boulders, does a stomp. It's basically the exact same guy. But hey, this is in a new zone, probably have some different loot. So, it's all around pretty cool. Alright, here we go. This appears to be a relatively major boss encounter for this episode.
We're going to have to coordinate our efforts to bring it down. I can rig my minions to explode.
It looks like it's more important than just a standard enemy, at least. I don't know for sure if it's the final boss of this episode or anything like that.
And it'll tear down that shield.
Okay, so overall this boss has been pretty annoying, and it kind of takes a long time. You have to defend these minions as they approach it so they can blow up and get rid of the wall that's protecting this boss, the shield barrier. And then you have to run up and attack the boss really quickly, as much as you can, during that short little time frame, because otherwise you don't do any damage to it. And the fight's pretty tedious. It's not really a whole lot of strategy involved at all. Yeah, so this is not, I don't know, not really one of my favorite boss fights, which is kind of a bummer because the zone, all the new content in this episode up until this point was pretty good, but I felt like this boss has really kind of dampened it a little bit for me. I mean, it doesn't help that I do seem to be dying quite a bit. Alright, here we go, going in for the kill. See if I can defend this last minion. Get him over there so that he can get rid of that shield for me, and then I can finish off the Mordrem Thrasher, because this thing has been a pain in the ass. Alright, here we go. Final stretch, final stretch. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. You got this. I'm tired of this boss. Here we go. Going in for the kill. There we go. Alright. Finally killed that thing. Oh no. Marjorie's sister. Oh no.
This thing is shooting off too much light.
I'll shield you. Get her out of there.
Timmy is using the machine that Scarlet used that drove her insane. Wow. Oh, this is awesome.
Hey, you okay?
Okay, everyone. Well, that is the end of episode 2 of Tyrian Chronicles. You just saw content from episode 2 of Living Story Season 2. Entanglement was the name of the episode. Overall, I think it was a very good episode. The story took a very interesting twist near the end. The final boss near the end of the episode was a little bit underwhelming. I thought it was more frustrating than it was exciting. The first episode had a more entertaining final boss, in my opinion. Overall, very solid episode. I'm a big fan of the direction that this season is taking so far. I really hope they continue expanding on this zone, Drytop, and they make it even better. I would love to see more permanent zone content like this. I think they're on a very, very good path, and I hope they continue down it. Alright, so check back in 2 weeks for the next episode of Tyrian Chronicles. Next week, it'll be a written column on MMOGames.com where I will discuss a certain aspect of the game that I have not decided yet. Last week, I talked about the guild system. Alright, well, thanks for watching.